Yay! Hello, Shine On and Party Group. We are
Um,
This is Becca, and we're going to just chat with you a little bit more about Park Lane and a really special program that we have here. But as you're jumping on, make sure you give us a hashtag live if you're joining us live, or if you're catching us on the replay, do a hashtag replay. Do you know what I forgot to do? Is I forgot to grab a piece of jewelry to give away. So I'm going to do that in a second. I'm going to choose something great that's sitting around me to give away for this live, because as you're coming on and participating and commenting, then you're going to be entered to win a piece of jewelry. How fun and easy is that, right? We love to give away jewelry here, don't we?
absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
so good. Okay, well, hello. Welcome on, everybody. All right, so Becca came here really special because many of you have heard my story. I was here on Tuesday and shared a little bit, and then I've done the free jewelry call if you've been around here, and you've heard my story that I came to Park Lane without any experience. I started, as many of you, if you have started or if you are thinking about starting, you might start out as a fashion stylist coming in at our awesome 30% commission rate, which is how I started. And then I promoted up in level. But that's not how Becca came here. And so I want Becca to share with you a little bit about how she came to Park Lane and how she was able to come in at a higher level. So, Becca, tell us a little bit about that.
Sure, I'd love to. I was actually with another company for a little over 5 years, and the company made some changes, became an affiliate program, and that's just really not what I wanted for myself. And so I started looking and looking and looking, and had crossed paths with Jen, and she's girl's good at follow up because I kept telling her, well, in a few months, and she'd come back in a few months. But she told me one day, because I had a team, I had a team of about 150 people on it, and had hit the director level, which I know that varies from company to company. So I was a leadership in the company. And she says, well, we have a thing called direct appoint. I'm like, well, what's that? Because one of the struggles, right? You work so hard for so many years and you build this big team, and then you think, well, I gotta go start all over again. Right? I gotta go back to flipping burgers. No, but
Right.
I gotta start all over again, and that seemed like a whole lot to bite off. So Jen mentioned this direct appoint and had me meet with somebody in Park Lane, which just amazed me. And I probably can't even say it without crying, but I cry at Hallmark commercials, so just know that's me. But they honored my past experience, just like out in the work world, right? So if you start at an entry level position at work and you work your way up as you change jobs or what have you, they honor your experience. Well, Park Lane did the same for me, and brought me in at leadership level, and that felt like I'd been valued.
Yeah, that's so special. And being able to come in, what that means is at a higher commission rate, that you're going to be able to take advantage of all of those leadership um, advantages that you get because you've built a team. We often will say, and you kind of alluded to this, if you were someone that worked at a bank and you had worked there for many years and then you left, you're not going to come in to another bank as a teller, right? You're going to be the branch manager if that's what you had worked yourself up to at another location. They're not going to tell you, oh, you got to start out and start from the beginning. And I'm so grateful that Park Lane does that and honors those that have put time and effort and know the direct sales industry. And so, yeah, such a great way to be able to come in at a higher level. So, if you are sitting out there and you're like, man, like, but I wonder if that's me, right? I think that's what it starts with, right? I wonder if that's me. I wonder if that's something that I could qualify for. Tag your stylist here and just put direct appoint program. Or if you're not sure who invited you or you're not sure how you got here, but you're hearing this information, just put direct to point program here in the comments and someone will follow up with you and we'll be able to maybe just answer some questions for you. Another thing too is that maybe you know somebody. Maybe you know somebody that's in the direct sales space that you've heard is maybe unhappy with their current company, or maybe their company has closed. They've made changes. That was one of the things that Becca had just said is that her company had made some changes that just didn't feel good, and ultimately affected her bottom line dollar. Um, and so, if that's something that you know somebody, we would be so honored if you would just hit that share button on our video and put this in a direct message to them and just say something like, "Hey, I just heard this information and thinking it might be something that might be a good fit for you," because we love to give information. Information is free. You're not obligated to anything just by hearing the information. We just want to make sure that you know that you have an opportunity to be able to say yes to something really great. Um, okay, so Becca, we know that you've been here for like 3 months now, right?
Mhm.
Um,
Yep.
and you've been able to experience some really great parts about the programs that we have at Park Lane. So share with us a couple of those favorite things.
Well, one of them is the hostess rewards. Excuse me, my nose is running. It's the time of year, seasonal stuff. Um,
Yes.
but the hostess rewards. So my past company, long story is a long story, and I won't go into it all, but we didn't have those anymore. And that was really challenging. That was how I had built my business. That's how I kept the ball rolling, right? It's how I was out there to in front of new people and new hostesses and new customers and new people joining the company and all of that. And so I really felt stifling when those went away. And and Park Lane's hostess rewards are like amazing. I mean, it's like they're just amazing. And so it was so nice to see that and have hostesses be excited to want to have a party to get all this free jewelry. And so I'm seeing that already in just the 3 months I've been here as the ball's rolling again and things are moving forward and growth is happening. And that feels really good. Um, Something else that I really like is the different varieties of jewelry that we have. Um, there's something for everybody. Like my very first thought, to be 100% honest, was like, well, necessarily that's like not my style. And I'm like, wait a minute. It's not all supposed to be my style, right? It's not supposed to be because it's somebody else's. And I'm already seeing that in the orders that come in with my customers that I had before. I'm like, wow, I would have never thought they would have ordered whatever piece. So it's really opened up to folks who might not have shopped with me in the past will now shop with me because I have this wider variety of jewelry to offer them.
That's really interesting. Yeah, I think it's funny. Just even this morning, my sweet daughter came into my office and she grabbed a earring pack and pulled off a pair of earrings to wear for herself today. um, for her, she's 7 years old. I would not have picked that for myself, a little baby stud. I don't wear baby studs, right? And yet, my 7-year-old daughter can wear them. I can find something that I love. My mom, my grandma, right? Like there is something for everybody. And coming from the company that you came from, you didn't get to see a lot of that variety. And
No,
so it just, is another validating point of it's important to have variety so that you can diversify your customer base.
right.
Yeah.
It's been a definite perk. Another one is the perks that we get as stylists. Every month now so far, I've hit enough level, whatever you call it, enough sales to have get to earn free jewelry. And well, like free's like my favorite price ever.
Please.
So I'm really excited about that, and I can't wait to hit some of the higher
Yeah.
reward levels as well. But yeah, it's nice to go shopping when somebody else is dying.
Right? Yeah. So we have the opportunity to earn about upwards of $1,100 of free jewelry every single month. And that's just scratching the surface on there's always other little perks here and there that that were offered from Park Lane as a company. And then also here on Team Shine On, we have some great giveaways and perks that we do on a weekly basis as well. So it's such a fun way to be able to keep new jewelry for ourselves, to share it with our customers, to do giveaways. Um, and it just keeps our kit and our looks fresh. So yeah, I love that too. Any other things that kind of come to your mind that stand out to you?
Well, I know for me personally, changing companies was a big deal. There I go, I'm gonna cry again. So, you got 5 years, and you made very good friends and family. They become family, and so changing was hard. I won't say it wasn't.
Yeah.
But I have felt nothing but welcomed and appreciated and valued, and people like Jen, Michelle have made it very nice.
No, I love that. Well, I think that that is a fabulous way to tie a bow on our quick little segment here. So, thank you so much for joining us. Just as a quick reminder, make sure that you comment and engage with each of the lives that are happening. We have a live happening at noon and 8 every single day. If you have missed any of the ones for the last couple days, make sure you go back and watch and comment on those as well, because even though underlying, maybe we're kind of saying the same thing, everybody says things a little bit differently, and things are going to pique your interest a little bit differently. Again, whether it's for you or for somebody else that maybe that you know. So play along with us this week. It's so fun just to get to know each of our stylists a little bit better, their personal stories as well. And then make sure that you are joining us on Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We have something so super fun that we're planning for you, and you are not going to want to miss out on that. So put a reminder in your phone for 7:50 so that whatever time zone you're in, all right? So this is Eastern Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So put a reminder in your phone so that you are joining us, and that you are going to have so much fun. It's going to be such a fun night. So make sure you join us back on Sunday. And thanks so much for joining us now. Have a great rest of your day.
Thank you. Hi to my peeps.